I gotta be the dustiest guy in the room. Buckle up, boys. Just kidding. All right, we got a rich one today. This one's good. This one was sent in on my main channel. If you're new here, welcome. This one goes, I'm 48 and I wish I could live paycheck to paycheck. Try not to laugh. It's actually sad. It's just kind of funny. I'm 48 and I wish I could live paycheck to paycheck. But no one's ever said that in the history of time. This person goes, just got fired, and everywhere I go, I hear I'm too old for everything. That's actually a real thing, by the way. So for the young people, you can work for 15 to 20 years, and then it will be over for you. In those 20 years, you'll need to make enough money to live off for the next 50 years. So yeah, start saving your money, I guess. All right, not to laugh, okay? Well, let's really break this down. All right, this is going to be like not fun, but maybe we can make it fun. Maybe we'll learn something. But you know, you ever go to like just like a Walgreens or a gas station, you know, lower level kind of employment, and you see somebody in their 40s or 50s working there, and you probably never think this to yourself, but I think it to myself all the time. I go, how the fuck are you making this work? You know what I mean? Like, I don't like sit there as they're ringing me up and be like, hey, excuse me, ma'am, how are you, how does this cut it? Just wondering, you know, do you like live in the back or something? But the truth is if you haven't accepted this as your reality or most of our reality, we're going to have to live with people. That's basically the only way it's possible. This gas station I go to every day, this dude, I'm not going to say his name. I should actually interview him. Mexican guy with same age, 34. Super cool cat. We're super friendly. He's always in a good mood. Sometimes he has his kids there. He works there like every day, like 7 days a week. He's always there. Sometimes he'll even have his kids there. He's got 3 kids. And I think to myself, I go, how the fuck does this guy make it work? He's not from America, so he's taking whatever he can get. You know, it's kind of weird how, like, people come from other countries to America, and then they look at everything as opportunity. You know what I mean? And then us that are born here, we're kind of like, I don't know how I'm going to live, dude. You know? But I did talk to him once. I should actually interview him, see if he would come on the channel. Super cool cat. And I told him, I was like, man, like, you're always just so happy, and you know, sometimes you even got your kids in here. And he's like, he goes, well, you know, I got a really good family. And that's basically his answer. He's like, I got a great family. We all stick together. We all work together. And he's like, we still make time to do stuff. He still makes time to go play soccer and go to the gym and spend time with his kids, even if it's bring your kid to work day. But it is crazy to think that's where society's at. We got people in their 40s and 50s, nothing for retirement. And a lot of younger people nowadays, like half of them are like, I'm going to make it. And the other half are like, fuck it, dude, I'm going to Jamaica. You know, spend it all. So I feel like it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. I would not be shocked if universal basic income becomes a thing. But at the same time, I would be shocked if that becomes a thing. I actually would be shocked if that was real. Because you got to think about like every other country, right? Like America's kind of just, we're kind of following suit with like Argentina. Basically every other country that has hit mass inflation, where the wealth gap, it's just like the super rich and then the slums. And then the in-between kind of almost doesn't exist. I feel like hopefully it doesn't reach that point. I'm not saying, oh, I can't wait for it. It's going to be awesome. I don't mean that. But if you really think about it, that's where things are heading. Most of us are going to be basically peasants. Majority of people, and then there's going to be a finite amount of people who are like King Tut's cousin, Johnny Tut. Everybody's just Johnny Tut. You know, that's where I feel like it's heading. You guys leave your thoughts. I actually feel bad because, you know, a lot of even younger people don't even want roommates. We'll end on this note. God forbid you don't have any family. But like, I was talking to my girlfriend, and she was like, I shouldn't. She's smart, very smart. You'll meet her. She'll be on the channel. But like, she was saying I shouldn't have to succumb to having a roommate. She works hard. She's smart. She's not stupid. And she makes decent money, don't get me wrong, but she's like, that's not where this should be. But she's not opposed to having a family and living with family and stuff like that. So it's not like she just wants to live alone forever. So I do get that. What she meant was I shouldn't have to live with strangers. But I think it's going to get to a point where people who don't really have friends or family, you're going to have to make some fucking friends and family. Or you're going to have to be living with some strangers. Or if you want, there's always the bushes right out here. Hey guys, what's up? Or in the back seat. That's just wild. I wish I could live paycheck to paycheck. That's where we're at. Spectacular. You guys leave your thoughts. You want to be featured on the channel, hit me up on Instagram or in the comment section here. Consider subscribing. Check out my main channel or don't. It's really all good. Unreal.